Hi everybody, it's Yazzie here. So I'm going to go ahead and get your evening reading today. But first, as always, we'll start with the usual cleansing and such. I ask and invite in the gods and goddesses, archangels, guardian angels, deities, entities, spirits, spiritual teams, spiritual guides, ascended masters, our higher self, our inner toddler, our inner child, our inner teenager, and our shadow self, along with the universe. And I ask that you all would please banish and remove anything and everything that is not meant for us, including negativity, negative energies, negative entities, evil eyes, of all kinds, and negative monitoring spirits, for they are not welcome nor are they invited. And I ask that you all would please purify and cleanse the space, the tools in which I use, the cards, and myself, so that this message comes through clearly and with clarity for the collective this evening. Please and thank you. So I did get a quick channeled message, but it was pretending to be someone that you're not will only harm you, and it is no longer of benefit to you. However, little did you know, it never was of benefit to begin with. So, with that message, also, if anything in my messages or any part of my messages does not resonate with you, that's all right. It just means it's not your message, and that's okay. But 132, but what that means is you may have at one point, and we've all been through this at one point or another, where we felt that we were trying to impress someone else or even ourselves in some way by taking on perhaps someone else's characteristics, their personality, their interest, their hobbies, their habits, things of that sort, in order to feel as though we are accepted or fitting in or, being liked, whatever the case may be. However, this has come to a point where it's kind of like, it's like you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving your authenticity, your genuineness, your even, different parts of you, like your inner child, or your higher self even, and your soul's purpose. And we all go through that at one point or another, 2, 3, 4, as I look up. We all go through that at some point in life. A lot of us, it's during our high school age. Many of us, it starts in childhood. It goes for a very long time in life. For some people, it goes well into adulthood. But it's come to a point where we have to be honest with ourselves, not just with the world around us, but first and foremost ourselves. Because at the end of it all, people will come and go, but you're still stuck with you at the end of the day. You can't just up and leave you. You could absolutely try 311. However, I'm trying to think on how to phrase this, but I'll just say it as it is. You can't just sit there and neglect yourself, because at some point it's going to catch up with you. And people are going to notice around you as well. 333 as I say that. And I've been seeing 3s all day. 3s and 2s and 6s today. So those may be numbers you're seeing as well. And 2s and 3s and 6s at some point all have to do with some sort of balance and alignment, but also coming back to yourself. So we're in that point in time where it's time to be honest with ourselves more than we have with anybody else, if at all. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that's going to be able to be there for you and be able to take care of you even after everyone else has gone away. Okay? So it's very important. You have to mend that relationship with yourself if there is mending needed and required. And you just love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Have some sort of balance, but also have compassion, patience and compassion with yourself, because those things will be what not only mends the relationship with yourself, but it will also instill that faith and that trust and belief within yourself as well. Okay, so that is the channeled message that I got just before actually starting this reading. So, but we're going to go ahead and see what the cards have to say today. And we're just going to do a general message today. That's what I'm being called to do. Which tarot deck are we starting with? Antique is what we're starting with today. So, what messages do we have today? What does the collective need to know most? We have the Ace of Blades as the first card. Charismatic is what I just heard. And the swords are all about air. So 543 as well. I've been seeing 543 a lot as well. So you may be seeing that too. Whoop. What else? We have the 8 of Coins. But charismatic was the word that came through. So you may be very charismatic with your words. You may know someone who does. Someone in your life. Perhaps someone who was in your life. What else? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for the message? Opportunities is what I just heard. Okay. So perhaps maybe your charismatic nature will help you to gain new opportunities. We have the 6 of Blades. Okay. Okay. They want me to start here. We have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck as well. Okay. So what's going on as far as the Ace of Blades, the 8 of Coins, and the 6 of Blades? Charisma is your best suit, is what I just heard. 654. So, but I also hear, but be mindful of how you use your words. Because for many people, sometimes you may mean something in what you say and perhaps it doesn't come out correctly all the time. So while you may be charismatic, not everyone may see you that way or see how you're speaking to be that way. But what does this have to do in relation with the 8 of Coins and the 6 of Blades? It will gain you it will help you to gain more in sense of work, is what I just heard. So perhaps you may be in a place where work may not be exactly what you want it to be, and the place that you're working at may not be hearing you, even when it comes to, say, your ideas, or perhaps even pitching something. Or even if you're asking for like a raise or a promotion and it's just not happening. And with the 6 of Blades, which talks about, and again, 6, which talks about 8s have been coming up a lot as well. So you may be saying 8s a lot. But it's time to move on. It's time to leave. It's time to move forward. Whatever has happened in regards to your work, it's time for something new. It's time for that change to be implemented and take place. So you have the opportunities, you have the gift of charisma that will help you to move forward in a lot of ways in life, but especially in your career. The only thing is that with the Emperor here, you have to take control and authority in actually being able to move forward and take that step, even if it's scary. Even if there's unknown things or unknown risks. Because that's the choices that is when you need 909 and 911. That is when you need to make the decision the most, is when there are those unknowns. Okay. They want me to move to the traditional, so let me move this over, put that down. All right. What do we have as far as the traditional? And would you look at that? At the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords as double confirmation here. You have the opportunities. Oh, hello. I saw what I saw. Temperance came out here. So there's that balance. What else? Ooh, we have a couple of them here. And again, 2 of Pentacles. Granted, it's juggling, and that's usually what that means, but it also has to do with balance. And what flipped out was the Chariot, the King of Swords, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. And apparently the Two of Pentacles is with this as well, so we're going to pull that one. So what is going on with this Temperance, the Chariot, and the King of Swords? What's going on here? Balance is being made within a serious connection. Balance is being made within a serious connection. They're on it, is what I just heard. So this is perhaps you. It may be you, but also someone else. And it doesn't have to be 1044. It doesn't have to be gender specific. This is just the energy. So there's some balance being made. This can also be, I keep hearing this is romantic. This is romantic. So this is a old is what I just heard as well. So this may be a past connection. However, we've seen the King of Swords come up before. 1111. But this, they're starting to get things in order now. They know what they want, obviously, because the Chariot's here. But they're getting that balance. They're starting to 1123 get that balance in order. So that way, and now I understand. So that way they can go ahead and bring to you what you deserve as a wish fulfillment, but also with that childlike wonder is what I keep hearing as well. So this is something, oh, 1 second, hold on. Sorry about that, the Temperance card fell. But they're wanting to gift you something, like they want to give you things. They want to give you that fulfillment, that inner entertaining is what I hear as well. So perhaps this person may be entertaining the thought. So they may be thinking about the possibilities of this connection and what it could turn into, so long as they maintain the balance within it and also maintain the balance within themselves. And that way things aren't teeter-tottering in such a way where it's 1234 I just saw, so that it's not chaotic is the word I heard. That way it's not becoming unstable in what it is. Okay. They want me to go back to traditional tarot. Can you tell me a little bit more? Why is the King of Swords here again? What else? I hear career. What about it? What about career? What about it? They're changing things up is what I heard. So this King of Swords, they're changing things up as far as their own career, which could, I just heard it will propel them to actually be able to give to you is what I just heard. 1331 as I looked up, and we have the Two of Swords at the bottom. And we have the Page of Cups. We also have the Star, which I can't really show, but we also have the Queen of Swords, which is you. They're intimidated is what I heard. So you have this energy about you. I'll get into the Page of Cups in a second, but you have this energy about you where with the Two of Swords, it kind of puts them in an indecisive mode because they're worried. I literally just heard, I might fuck this up, is what they're worried about. They're worried about ruining it because they know that they have things they need to work on. And while, you know, they're in this dreamy like state, and while again you may be a wish fulfillment for them and they want to express this to you, and they feel the need to follow their intuition, which again the Page of Cups is about as well. Logic is what takes over. 1444 as I say that. So they're kind of stuck in that logical end of things, and it's kind of hurting them in a way. But let me cover this up. Give me 1 second. There we go. But they see you, but they see you as the star. They see the light that you emit. They know what you have, they know your value, they know your worth. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be trying to make so many changes. And I can't help but notice under the Two of Swords, we have the Hierophant. So there's something that they are wanting to make a commitment within, not just in their career, but also to you. And you also are needing to go ahead and make some changes in your career, and it will help you. It will help all of this to actually move forward. And I just heard they've found a mentor. So with the King of Swords, they've found someone that they can confide in, someone that can actually help them to move forward with in their career, but also 1551, but also within other aspects of their life. And this is someone where they can trust them. It's not someone where they're going to tell them and then suddenly everybody fucking knows. You know, it's not one of those. But what else? Antique. And we'll pull a few more 1616 from the antique, and that'll be it for the reading. What else can you tell us? What else is going on here? Tell us more, please. Ooh. We have 2 cards. Oh, they're reversed. I'm going to pull one more. But what came out was the 4 of Rods and the 2 of Pentacles, which is funny because it came out from the traditional upright. We'll get into it. Hold on. Can I get one more, please? Why are these in reverse? Why are these 2 cards in reverse? I just heard disharmony, which makes sense, but why? Why are they in reverse? Their current situation is what I just heard. Can I get one more card, please, to kind of clarify a little bit more? Oops, sorry. I'm messing it up. Okay, we're going to get like, I don't know how many that is, and that's funny because I saw that one at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Chariot again. Double confirmation of what they want. They know what they want, very much so, but we have... we have the 10 of Blades, we have the 4 of Blades, and we have the 3 of Blades, which I saw at the bottom of the deck too. Alright, this makes sense. So, we have the 4 of Rods and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse now for the Antique Anatomy. But what does this have to do with the 10 of Blades, the 4 of Blades, and the 3 of Blades? I hear someone saying so much pain, and it's kind of like they're crying. Like that's what they're feeling, is a lot of pain within their own situation. But the good news about it is that it's ending with the 10 of Blades, because 10 of Blades is seen as an ending, and it has to do with the fact that there's heartbreak. This can be with family, with friends, with a relationship that they had once before, but there's clearly disharmony with it. And they've lost the control of whatever it was that was going on. However, I just heard it's for the better though. So they may not see it at the moment, but they definitely feel as though it hurts. It definitely hurts them, but they know that there's some peace to it, because the 4 of Blades represents like there's rest. Something has been put to rest as far as whatever this pain, whoops, I'm sorry, I'm like trying to get this out of the way, but whatever this pain caused, it's something that needed to be put to rest. It's something that was causing so much upheaval and pain that this energy, this King of Swords energy, was so blinded by it all. But now that it's no longer here, that it's no longer a problem, granted, they still have to heal from it, and that might take some time. But now that it's out of the way, they know what they want, and that's here twice with the Chariot. They know what they want, and they know what they're going to go get, And I can't help but notice that the traditional, here's the tower, which is pretty much what this is. It's their tower. Where anytime there is a new beginning, a foundation has to be, or a structure or a building of some sort in someone's life has to be broken down so that the new 2022, a new structure can be built. And this can be in a career or, anywhere where something changes. You are now at the bottom of something. You are now at a point where you have to start anew and build up from there. So, not all towers are bad. Some of them, they have to occur. So, and I can't help but notice as well under that antique anatomy chariot, we have the Fool here. And I know for yours, I pulled the Emperor energy as far as you taking control of your career and moving forward, but I can't help but notice under the Fool, we have the Empress. And this is how they see you. This is how that King of Swords energy sees you. You're attractive. You're worthy. You're valuable. Even when you're in your Queen of Swords energy, you're still someone who you hold a special place in my heart, is what I just heard. And with that, you are also strong. You have a strength that I just heard. Your strength is far greater than mine, but it is not something that I couldn't possibly not obtain. Basically, what the King of Swords energy that came through is they feel that the strength that you have, they may not be at that level now, but they can get there. They can definitely get to that level of strength where they can easily match you at that point. And they're working on it. They definitely are. They just have to go through this tower moment. They have to heal from it. They have to grow. They have to see it for, everything that happened. And they, in a way, they do. They see that it was what it was. And I feel like even though there's pain going through it, which anything that's serious that ends, there's always some sort of grief or mourning or pain, whatever the case may be. With this one, I feel that there's also a sense of, I literally just heard, I can breathe again. They don't feel trapped like they used to. And there's a sense of relief in that. And that's why the Four of Blades is here as well. Okay. Good. Things are progressing. Things are changing. Anything else? No, that will be it. All right. Well, I hope this reading brought you all a great deal of clarity. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all so much, and thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Have a wonderful evening and be safe out there, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.